The Librarian on a Camel. The Sahara stretched, an endless canvas of ochre and gold, under a sky that seemed impossibly vast. For most, it was a barrier, a place of isolation. But for Fatima Zahra Ben Youssef, it was a path, a winding, sun-baked road to eager minds. Every Tuesday, with the first blush of dawn painting the dunes, Fatima Zahra would meticulously pack her precious cargo. Not spices nor trinkets, but books, stories, histories, poems, and adventures, tucked carefully into two worn leather saddlebags that balanced perfectly on the flanks of her steadfast camel, desert-wise and patient. Her journey was a rhythm of solitude and profound connection. The sun beat down, the sand shimmered, and the only sounds were the soft pad of the camel's feet and the creak of the saddle. Fatima Zahra knew every dune, every rock formation, every whisper of the wind that carried the scent of distant oases. Her headscarf, a vibrant blue against the desert's muted tones, fluttered like a banner of knowledge against the vast expanse. Her destination, a series of small, isolated desert schools, often no more than a few mud-brick rooms or a cluster of tents, where children lived lives dictated by the rhythm of the sun and the scarcity of water. They cultivated goats, gathered scarce firewood, and learned the ancient wisdom of their ancestors. But through Fatima Zahra, they also learned of distant lands, of talking animals, of brave heroes, and of ideas that transcended the horizon. "She comes like the rain," a young girl named Aisha once whispered, her eyes wide with wonder as Fatima Zahra's camel appeared as a distant silhouette against the shimmering heat. And indeed, the arrival of the camel librarian was always met with a joyous clamor, a flurry of excitement that rippled through the quiet camps. Children, their faces bright with anticipation, would spill out of their makeshift classrooms, their bare feet kicking up puffs of sand. Fatima Zahra would dismount with a gentle grace, untying the saddlebags with a flourish. As the books emerged, their covers worn but their contents vibrant, a respectful silence would fall, broken only by the rustle of pages. She would read aloud, her voice clear and resonant, weaving tales that transported them from their sandy surroundings to bustling cities, enchanted forests, and the depths of the ocean. Then, carefully, deliberately, she would guide their small hands to choose their own. One blisteringly hot afternoon, a visiting journalist, intrigued by her unique mission, asked her why she dedicated her life to this arduous, solitary task. "The desert is vast, the journey long, and the pay small. Why do you do it, Fatima Zahra?" She paused, gazing out at the endless expanse of sand, a soft smile playing on her lips. "Because," she said, her voice carrying the quiet conviction of the desert wind, "stories travel farther than camels." And she believed it with every fiber of her being. A camel could only traverse the physical distance, but a story, once planted in the mind of a child, could travel across continents, through generations, inspiring dreams, fostering empathy, and lighting fires of imagination that no amount of sand could ever extinguish. As the sun began its descent, painting the sky in fiery hues, Fatima Zahra remounted her camel, the saddlebags lighter, her heart full, already anticipating the next journey, the next eager faces, and the next story waiting to be told.